Hi, good morning, everyone. Let me go to the chat first. Hi, everyone that's here. I know that people, when the people start, they go read everybody's names and whatever. But I'm like, can we get to the what you're talking about? So I'm just going to get to what I'm talking about. Hey, Mobland, how are you, darling? Damn it, Mandy. Bootly Brittany, Ratnet, Jimmy Jump. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to get out what I want to say, and then I will drop the link. So if anyone wants to join, feel free. And I'll put up your comments, as we go, and we'll do it that way. Because I want to get straight to it instead of, spending 30 minutes reading everybody's name. I know that, I don't know about you, but I'm like, oh, get to the point. Anyway, so I didn't really know how to quite start this, but I think the best way to start it is by talking about how this came about from the beginning, because some people know what happened from the start and some people don't. Some people came in the middle, some people here at the end. And so I think it's a good thing to just how this started. Now, I will. Oh, God. So, in the beginning, what happened is this. Now, let's see how I can. The sexual predator, the sex fiend, began attacking me from nowhere. Not from nowhere. It was really because, he was defending his friend, is his excuse for that. Let's say that. And he was calling me names and whatever for months before I even said anything. Most people, Angel's one of them, stay away from them, don't respond, whatever. And I didn't for a very long time. And I have those clips, where he was calling me a piece of shit, all kinds of names. Anyway, drunk, whatever. So, finally, when I did respond, in fact, let me start with this. Let's play this. Hold on one second. Okay, I'm going to play this, and I hope you all can hear it. Okay, so this is apparently what happened last night. Okay. To a courtroom. But first of all, she's going to show up there drunk out of her mind. Wait a minute. Okay. All right. Let me start it from the beginning. My mic was showing a weird color, but tell me in the chat if you can hear it. Okay. To a courtroom. But first of all, she's going to show up there drunk out of her mind, smelling like liquor or some shit like that. Can you all hear that? And then they're just going to be like, what the? And then I play her recording. That's all I have to do, lady. Your Honor, with all due respects, check it out. Show her how many times she's called me a rapist. Oh, bro, I downloaded it for your sake. Yeah, I have a video where she called you a rapist probably 60 fucking times, bro. Bro, show her the video where she's got the DJ no dick there talking bad about you and your fam and shit like that. Bro, Josie, you will be fined. Right? Can you imagine putting a lawsuit, Josie, taking that shit to a courtroom? Bro, she put shit to a courtroom. But first of all, she's going to show up there drunk out of her mind, smelling like liquor or some shit like that. For real. And then they're just going to be like, what the? And then I play her recording. That's all I have to do, lady. Your Honor, with all due respects, check it out. Show her how many times she's called me a rapist. Oh, bro, I have a fucking... Okay, now, first of all, let me enlighten you, sex fiend, okay? Number one, I'm not bringing a lawsuit against you. The lawsuit is separate. I'm dealing with that separately. That's something else. That has really nothing to do with you. Well, it does. It does. Because the information was given to you by your partner. That's a different thing. What I'm doing right now is called a no contact restraining order. Okay. And because you are a known stalker, and hey, listen, I'm gonna call it what it is. You were convicted, you were arrested or charged with sexual assault. And what that means is, sex fiend, is that they prettied it up, from rape. They don't like to say rape anymore. I guess, when people aren't supposed to say that anymore. But that's really what that means. So to me, I'm not going to pretty it up. No. Not only that, I have your whole record to show the judge as to why I need this permanent, not a temporary, permanent restraining order. And that includes social media, includes everything. Now then, and then you've got Piggy over here. Yeah, I downloaded it just for you. Man, get a backbone. What is wrong with you? Get a backbone. You sound like such a wimp. Yeah, I did it just for you. Okay. I don't care. In my statement, I said I went back at him. I'm not lying about anything here. Everything I said, I can back up. I have his whole record to show the judge. Okay? So you can play in court whatever you want that I may have said, not have said, whatever. Here's the deal. Okay? It's not about the name calling, the back and forth. It's not about that with me. What it's about is your partner got my social, my financial information, gave it to you and Piggy, and I have that. Okay, let's take a listen. Let's take a listen. Hold on one second. Let me put my glasses on so I can frickin' see. And we'll go from there. Okay, so hold up 1 second. Now, what I want to do as well is give a couple of wrenches out here because hold on one minute. And so, okay, so has anybody seen David S. Cameron? Because I want to give him a wrench so that he can't be blocked if he's in here. I don't know that he is. Hang on, wait a minute. I'm not seeing him. And I wanted to give another wrench out here. I'm not seeing him either. Hold on 1 second. 1 minute. Just give me 1 second. I'm sorry about this. I hate when people do this too. So it's annoying. Now, all right. Let's listen to this for a second, okay? Channel. Okay. All right. Okay. Tell me if you can hear this or not.
She is diagnosing people on YouTube, talking about what they have wrong with them. I mean, Jody, if you made me mad today instead of making me laugh, do you know how many people dig into people's pasts and shit and send me info? I'm talking about every kind of fucking piece of information on a human being and what I'm capable of doing with that information. Like, if I get the chance, Jody, I'm gonna ruin your life. Honestly, I am. If I get the chance, and I'm gonna start asking people to really dig into you, what you do, where you work. I don't care if you're a contract worker and you get to pick where you work. We'll do everything.
Can you all hear that? Give me a 1 if you can.
You know what you're doing online, honestly, and use all these videos against you and do as much damage to you as possible. No matter where you go, North Carolina, London, no matter what. I'm going to really start fucking digging into you. Really, just for fun. Just for fun. Because I can be pure evil if I put my fucking mind to it. So just letting you know. Just letting you know what you're getting yourself into.
Okay. Now, that happened way before the sex fiend came into the picture. Okay, so me and him were going back and forth. So the sex fiend decided to back that. Okay, now what's so funny is he's changed up. We don't talk about women, families, and jobs. You're going after people's work, blah 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 blah. That was the first time anyone had said about going after people's jobs, if you recall. Anyway, YouTube has a very, very short memory. Now, hang on, let's see. Okay. Now, let's have a listen to this one. Hang on.
Okay, good afternoon, everybody.
Hang on, let's move it along.
There was something on there that said the dad was like Hispanic or something like that.
So this is he's having a conversation, I think, with Common Sam.
Like the trail.
Oh, sure. I almost put his social security number up.
There we go. I don't have to play the whole thing, but that's how that started. So really, what I'm trying to get across here, it isn't about the name calling, the back and forth. I have 50 million videos of both of them calling me filthy, dirty names. And I retaliated here and there. So what? That has nothing to do with the price of fish. Okay. And what they were talking about yesterday has nothing to do with anything. This is a no contact order. The lawsuit is a different thing. And it's not even against the sex fiend. It's against his partner and that law firm. And that's where I'm going with that. Now, and so, let me get back to where I was. He was talking crap about me for how many months, and then I went back at him. Yeah, I did. And there's no shame in my game. My statement says that you can play whatever you want, but at the end of the day, rape is rape is rape. You can pretty it up. You can tie a bow around it, but it is what it is. And I can show this is what he was charged with, even though he denies it, and actually Chicago Muscle went even more in depth as to exactly what happened there, So do your worst, okay, as far as that goes. Now, as far as DJ No Nevermind, now, actually, I thought that was a pretty good interview. I think I questioned him pretty hard on that interview. I didn't agree with him or disagree with him. I let the man talk the way you've let people go up there and talk about everybody else. Hold on 1 second. Same way, same thing. Okay. Okay, that's all right. Now, anyway, I'll get to the chat in just a minute. So, you know, do whatever you want to do as far as that goes. Now, let me look at this. Hold on, because I had to make notes to remind me. Okay. So basically what happened is, you know, my main number one gripe here isn't the back and forth. It's about taking my personal financial information and putting it on social media. If I'd have done that to any of your wives or kids or you, what is your suggestion? Let me ask that. And I'm a known fraudster or something, you know, that does that. What are your options? You know, what are your options? I don't know. But I know what my options are, and I'm using my options. Okay, so there you go with that. Now, let me explain something. So he keeps saying he wasn't served. No, I'm a liar. Hang on, this piece of hair is just annoying me. Look, it's just sticking out. So he keeps saying that he wasn't served, right? Now then, I couldn't put this up for some reason. StreamYard doesn't recognize certain things, but okay. I'm going to put it there so you can all read it right quick. Okay, I think that was long enough. So what happened is, as far as serving him, so I'm going to tell you from start to finish what happened. So I went to court the week before last, or last week, I can't remember. Anyway, so when I went, they said that they were unable to serve him because he was dodgy. Of course he was. So that was expected. So the judges continued it, and we now have a new court date. So they had to do a new thing. Okay. Now he's trying to say, I'm sitting around here, you know, making up this. I mean, are you kidding me? I ain't got time for that. This was the original. This. Okay. This is the new one. And so they served him the other day with both. Okay. And what happened is I was talking to the clerk down there, and what she told me was, well, what had happened is, funnily, I was talking to somebody else, and they said, well, you know, maybe if you knew someone in Florida, they could serve him for you. And I thought, And then when I hung up with him, I thought, yeah, that's a good idea, because I can actually get a process server. I don't know why that didn't occur to me. And then I had a conversation with my attorney, and I said, you know, and he gave me the name actually of the firm. They're very reputable. I couldn't put that up here, and I didn't want to put it up here because I don't want them harassing the firm. But anyway, so I contacted the firm, gave him the information, and what this actually says is, okay, hold on. Okay, says his name, and it says it's a certifying affidavit. It's your job attempts have been completed, which means he's been served. And now you see the video that he did yesterday, he's admitted he's been served, because he's saying, when I go into court, I'm going to play this about, you know, you had DJ No Nevermind on there, and yeah, blah, blah. That has nothing to do with this. Nothing. DJ No Nevermind didn't mention the sex fiend at all. He was talking about something else. So that has nothing to do with this at all. No. And at the same time, all right, there's been name calling back and forth and whatever. That has nothing to do with your partner taking my financial information and putting it up and giving it to people to put up on social media. has nothing to do with that. So, you know, and anyway, so let me finish this. So it says, your job attempts have been completed. At this point, your territory manager and server are creating and verifying and completing your affidavit proof of service, which means they have the proof that he was served. In states or situations that require a notarized affidavit, the affidavit will be notarized. This process typically takes between 24 to 48 hours after attempts are completed. So right now, what they're telling me, it was assigned and they're certifying the affidavit. Now, we've talked about affidavits on here before, or people have. Affidavits are essentially a sworn statement that what you're saying is true, and you sign it before a notary. It's as good as being in the courtroom and saying, you know, the sky is blue today. You swore on the Bible it is. It's as good as that. So that's what I'm waiting on from that company, to send me the affidavit. So when I next go to court, I can show the judge that he was actually served. Now, here's the thing. Now that he basically confirmed he was served last night, actually. But now that he's confirmed that he was served, when he does the same stuff that he's been doing, that can cause for his arrest, because he's breaking. There is an order in place right now. Yes, it's temporary until I go to court, but that order is there. And that includes social media. What do I do with it? Oh, here it is. This includes social media, all of the above. Okay? So he's already kind of broken that order, but it's a holiday today. The next time he does, I will clip it and I will be in the courthouse showing them he's broken the order. And then guess what happens? They issue a warrant for his arrest. And then guess what happens? They bring him, extradite him down to North Carolina, and they deal with him here. That's what happens. Okay? So, sex fiend, keep going on with what you're doing. It's fine by me. You've already broken the order. You got this. And you're lying and saying you didn't. Don't worry about the other thing. The lawsuit is separate. This is for you to stop bullying, harassing, your dirty, disgusting, deviant sexual talk that you talk about me. Oh, let's have a listen to that. Let's, I'm going to play you what the judge is going to hear. You want to talk about, hang on, wait a minute. Let's see where it is. Okay. You want to talk about filthy talk. Okay, let's listen to this. Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can find it. I bet you right now, because I need it. I can't fucking find it, but I'll try. Okay, hold on 1 second. I am coming to you, chat. I'm not ignoring you. I just want to get this out. Hold on 1 second. Oh, hang on. I think I put it somewhere else. Okay, I have to check where I put it at. Okay. Okay, here it is. Wait a minute. Can you all hear this?
Fiji. Sponsored by Fiji. That piece of shit. The fuck you think you are? Talking about trying to extort a nigga and shit, man. You crazy as fuck. You're trying to extort me, bro. Fuck you. The fuck's wrong with you?
Oh, this is the long version. This is when he, hold on a sec. This is when he threatened everybody. You know, I'm sure most of you remember it, but this is when he threatened everybody, threatened bloodlines, and said his filthy, degenerate talk. That's what I'm going into court with. I see. Here's the thing: I can prove what I'm saying. You've got his criminal record, which is the Bible, basically. There's everything on there, from fraud to sexual assault, beating people up, you name it. So, you know, that has nothing to do with, you know, DJ No Nevermind talking about somebody else. Nothing. So do whatever you want. You know, I welcome it, actually. I welcome it. Anyway, so what was I getting to? See, the thing is, the sex fiend is actually a psychopath and a sociopath. And what they do is, and it's classic behavior, what they do is, if you go against them, they'll slander you, they'll call you filthy names. Everything he is doing is textbook psychopathic behavior. Everything. Okay? And then you got Piggy over there. You know, yeah, I downloaded it just for you. Oh, what a big girl's blouse. I mean, oh my God. Be a man. Stand on your own. What are you doing? You know, the whole reason that, you know, people are saying, well, you know, no, we're okay now. We're okay now. You were always okay. Nobody's stupid here. I was 60-40 on it, but, you know, at the end of the day, and here's why. Let me tell you why they're okay. Okay. Hold on one second. Let me show you why they're okay. Now, let me see where I put it. Okay, let's see. Sorry about this, people. It's just that I have stuff everywhere, and I need to get it all in one place. Let me show you why they're okay. Hold on. Is that the one? Oh, I know where it is. Hold on, I'm sorry about this. Okay. There's that. Okay, hold on. Because what happened is okay. Now this is from Fat Bald Cop Caller's channel, and I hope he doesn't mind me playing it, but I will drop his channel in the description. Give him a sub. I'm just going to play it. I was going to pull it up, but I won't do all that. But let's just listen why. Okay, let's start. This is why they're good right now.
Pizza's, I'm sorry, Soflo said yesterday in his show that I called the police on Tony Pizza, which, by the way, what did I say? All my enemies, they jump on the same bullshit rumors that have been going around for years because they can't think of anything to say about them. So why are you acting like a bloody fool? If you get hot, then you must get cool. Bad boys, bad boys.
What you gonna do when they come for you? Okay. He goes on. Oh.
So, Flo, what if I have proof that you went to the police on Chicago Muscle to try to get some sort of restraining order against them, and the police told you, basically, they don't care about this horse shit, there's nothing they can do for you? Or the time that you went after, you called the police from Miami. You called the police in Port Charlotte to see if you could get Tony Pizza arrested at his hotel. And when they told you, basically, we can't do anything for you like that, you decided to go to Port Charlotte, find out if Tony's there, and then bring the police to Tony. What do you think I told you guys? He's not going to lay a hand on nobody. He was going to bring the police there. He wasn't going to hurt Tony. And then he wanted to know how to file a complaint with the FBI against Johnny Mack. And he said, I told the cops. Guys, I'm telling you, it's too much. It's too much. It really is.
Now, that is why that rattled the sex fiend. That rattled him, because now it's going somewhere else. He's busy calling everybody a rat. MRE, Nicholas Colacone is a rat, according to him. Your buddy just there put you out as a rat, actually. Yeah, that's interesting. And so I think that rattled him a bit, and he thought, well, I don't want any more shit coming out. I better make friends with this guy. Absolutely, that's what happened there. You know, and he's got stuff on Piggy and back and forth. That's what happened there. Okay? So there you go. And you can't make this shit up, can you? Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm not ignoring the chat. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I just want to get out what I want to say, and then I'll get to you all in just a minute. So, okay. Okay, so what was I saying? I was saying about, the lawsuit versus an order of protection. You've got that wrong. The lawsuit is a different thing, and you best believe you can play what you want. It doesn't matter. Everyone's going to be subpoenaed from that household. Everyone. The mother, the uncle, the father, the tinker, tailor, soldier, spy. Everyone from that household is going to be subpoenaed. That's what's going to happen. This is an entirely different thing. It's an order of protection. And that means social media, all of the above. The minute he breaks this, he is subject to arrest. Now he's admitted basically to being served, which I already have the confirmation from the process server. So he has been served. I'm just waiting on the affidavit that I can present to the judge. So when I go back, see, here's what happened. When they did this new order, okay, I did it several ways, okay? The sheriff automatically goes there. They didn't only go there. They went to elsewhere, okay? So I had them go 2 places. I also paid for the process server to put it on the door. Now, I let them know he's out and about. He's in bars. He calls me a drunk. That's all they do all day long, him and, his partner. So, are you kidding me? Anyway, so when he's at a restaurant, he could be at a restaurant. He could be dancing in a wig down the street. I've given them several pictures of him in the wig and out of the wig so they can, identify him, because he might come out in that pink wig trying to hide. Who knows? So when he's dancing down the street, all they have to do is drop it at his feet and take a picture, or, whatever it is. Now, some pictures are coming in to me. Anyway, they did send pictures. So that's why 100% I can prove he's been served. I can't put that up on here. You're going to have to take my word for it. But let me tell you, I didn't sit around all day making this shit up. No. And you best believe when the lawsuit comes down, everyone's getting subpoenaed. All of you, And you can say whatever you like. Yeah, it's one thing to go back and forth and call people names and whatever. That's not what this is about. This is about them taking my financial information and putting it up on social media. A known fraudster. And not only that, never mind. He's like on the back burner. This guy that you keep going after, the one in South Africa, him. Yeah. We'll see about that. Maybe I can get him on board. We'll see. In any event, so there you are with that. Okay, I wanted to play something else. Now, this actually was very, very telling. Okay, let's.
Yes, I was 16 years old, and you're about 25 years old. Yeah, what am I going to do? You're a grown man. You're the guy that we used to go hang out with because he used to get us the beer and the cocaine and all the drugs. Yeah, you used to hang out with a bunch of little kids. The guy that said you were going to call him. Go ahead tomorrow and do your live show. He'll talk to you. He'll give you an answer. Yeah, you broke a freaking 10-pound weight and everything. I was 16 years old. I'm not 16 years old anymore. I didn't do 20 years in prison. But you know what? I'm always packed. But I don't know. Oh, wait, yes. I was 16 years old, and you're about 25 years old. Yeah, what am I going to do? You're a grown man. You're the guy that we used to go hang out with because he used to get us the beer and the cocaine and all this.
This is his friend of over 30 years saying this. Oh, yeah. So, you know, at the end of the day, you've been served. You know you have. You can say whatever you want, okay? This is going forward. And you've already broken it, actually, because you admitted yesterday. I have all those clips. I have the clips from the very beginning when you first went after me. And I said nothing. I have those clips. I've admitted to going after you, cussing and carrying on. I have, yeah. I got mad. And did I take social security numbers? Did I threaten to piss on anybody's graves? You know, the crap that you, from the minute you came out, after you got hooked up with Piggy, you have doxed people. You've gone after people's family members, dead or alive. You've threatened to sodomize somebody's mother on her deathbed. You have threatened to sodomize people's teenage children. You have called that kid and threatened her. You've done now you're sitting up there. Don't say that in my chat. No. You've already done all that crap. We have it. Are you kidding me? And then you're trying to say, I called you at 2 a.m. In your dreams. Let me tell you something, right? And I'm going to tell you all. After that first phone call, I think it was around 10 o'clock, 10:30. He called me back. I did not answer it. Around 11:30 is when I saw it, because I was out. I didn't see it at first. So I saw it around 11:30 and I pressed it because I thought, well, maybe he wants to squash this. I don't know. I pressed it to call and then I changed my mind. I was like, no, there's no point to this. You know what I mean? And I stopped. Now, he was saying how his partner felt about that. And this is the thing with psychopaths and sociopaths. They always think they're the best thing since sliced bread, you know. So here's the thing with that. The only type of woman that would entertain the sex fiend is the type of woman that has very low self-esteem, number one. Okay? No woman, real woman in her right mind would entertain, let alone bring into your house with your family, someone with the record that he has? You know, sexual assault, fraud, you name it, it's on the record. No self-respecting woman would bring that into a home around her family at all. Nobody would do that. Unless low self-esteem, you know, thinks she can't get a man, you know, better the devil I know than the one I don't. She's invested time in there, and you know, women do tend to do that. They'll say, well, you know, I've been with him a long time, blah blah blah. But no, you got to draw a line in the sand somewhere. The line in the sand might be when your relatives are subpoenaed into court. You know, they might be hostile witnesses, but they're going to get subpoenaed, all of them. I guarantee you that. Okay, I guarantee you that. Because what you did, putting my financial crap up there, was a big mistake on your part. And how you got it and how you went about it, I can prove that also. So you can get up here and talk till your balls drop off. Okay? It doesn't change anything. And if you think for 1 second I'm trying to call you to get, are you kidding me? You must be out of your mind. You must have lost your mind. What would I be doing with you? With your record and the way you are? Are you kidding me? No. No, darling. You're deluding yourself. Okay? So let me make sure I didn't forget anything else, and I'm coming to the chat. Actually, I'm going to drop the link. So if anybody wants to join me, feel free. Copy. Okay. Okay, I've dropped the link there. So I'll drop it a couple of times. Anybody wants to I can't see. I'm blind as a freaking bat. Okay, I've dropped the link. Anyone wants to join, feel free. But you know, I just want to make sure that I didn't forget anything here. This, my dear, you got. It is not a lawsuit. It's a restraining order, restraining you from harassing me, bullying me, talking your sexual freaky stuff that you talk about me. If anything, you're probably more thinking about me than I am you, honey. You know, you're always talking about sodomy, fellatio, everything nasty you could possibly think of, you do. Okay? That's what that's about. Okay. Hey, Emery, how you doing, darling?
What's going on? The name is Nick Calcone right now. No, I'm kidding. I just wanted to come on and show. I wanted to come on and show Josie some support here and say good for you, because it's not about the banting. I get the banting back and forth. That's one thing. But when you put this woman's social security numbers out, and you've done that to a few others, but blocked a few numbers out, but you put this woman's whole, you can't do that stuff. That stuff's real creepy. It's bad. It just shows a bad character and like what bad human beings you're dealing with. Like you got ball busters on here and stuff, and then you got people who are just really bad people and want to do creepy stuff to women, men, all kinds of things. You just can't do that.
I mean, his whole thing, you know, from the minute, I mean, now he's trying to paint himself as, no, don't mention people's name. We don't go after kids. We don't do this. We don't do that.
Amazing.
He's done all of that.
He's done all of that and more. How many times did he put up the kid Johnny Mac's children, other children, so many people he's doxed, people.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, my God. Hang on. Hold on. Sorry, I messed up.
Yeah, no. What's up, Del? But the whole nine. And yeah, and she's scared now. And bullies only stop when they're scared. Now, is the guy mentally ill enough to keep going and get in trouble? Well, that's on him. If he had any brains, he would just stop doxing people. What's up, Dal?
Yeah, hello, man. I didn't even want to say nothing. It was just, I think one of your wrenches seems to have blocked me as well, Josie, because you can't see what I'm saying on the chat the last couple of streams. It was just basically to say that. And obviously, it's a disgrace what he did all the way along the line, and he can delete as many videos as he wants, but the clips of him doing all that disgusting stuff, it's all still there.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, who's going to sit around? What he's saying is, I sat around and made this up. It's all fake. No, it's not. You know, it's ridiculous. You know, and now, you know, I'm glad he's admitted he was served yesterday, because that
he has. See, I don't watch his show. He has admitted he was served.
Yeah, what happened? I was sent a clip of him and Piggy. They were talking, and he said, "I'm just going to show the judge when you had DJ No Nevermind on talking about
peas and carrots."
And I'm thinking, that what does that have to do with the price?
Yeah, it's peas and carrots. That has nothing to do with him and what you putting your social out. That pertains of you arguing with someone else. Has nothing to do with that.
Right. And so here's the thing, though. You know, I don't know if you saw a while ago, Chicago Muscle put up a thing where he was trying to battle his family from prison, and he wrote his own affidavit. And
I didn't see that. Wait, he was trying to fight his own family?
Yeah, there was something to do with the father. The father left all the money to the brother, and he was trying to fight that from prison. And so he was being his own attorney, and you know, he had a damn idiot for a client.
Well, only narcissists do that.
Right. But if you'd have seen this affidavit, it was written in chicken scratch, spelling mistakes, whatever. As soon as they got that, they dropped it in the trash.
Yeah.
And so he's trying to be his own lawyer again, you know, and okay then, you know, it'll go where it's going to go.
Yeah, no, he wrote it in his own hand.
Yes, chicken scratch. It looked like a 2-year-old wrote it.
But what was he thinking, like, all the times that you said you were going through it, and he just kept going after and posting the stuff? It's like, leave the one. Number one, listen, in front of a judge, it never looks good attacking a woman, number one. Right. But putting someone's social security numbers and info and all that harassment, it's no joke. And
yeah, and actually, that's all it's about with me. You know, I couldn't care less, you know, because Piggy was saying, yeah, she's going to look like an idiot going in there, you know, saying they're calling me names. No, it's not about them calling me names. I couldn't care less. It's about them doing the way they got it and the way they shared it. And I don't know what anyone's going to do with it now. I mean, I've taken precautions, but, you know, I want him to leave me alone, period.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
What experts?
So I've had to go this way.
I don't blame you. Listen, any woman out there, anybody out there who got their social security numbers put out would try to do the same thing you did. You'd have to be crazy not to do what she did. Like someone passing around, they could ruin your life or financially. And she's not doing that to them. You didn't see Josie go out and try to look for people's socials to put out there. It's a little. It's a little crazy.
Venus just said, you do realize by doing this, your restraining order will be thrown out. Actually, no, it won't, because I haven't mentioned any names. How do you know who I'm talking about? I could be talking about the man.
About my neighbor. It could be about my neighbor, Tony.
Exactly.
Could be anything.
No, I haven't mentioned any names. I'm not. Listen, here's the thing.
There's a lot of people on YouTube who dox people and put things out.
Right, but the thing is, you know, people get confused with slander, defamation, that type of thing. Slander and defamation are only true if you get up here and you're telling a lie on someone. What I'm talking about is public record. Public record. It's not a lie. We've all seen it. I didn't just pull it out of my ass. So I can talk about that because it is public record. You know, I'm not defaming anyone.
Well, same with me. Somebody can pull up. I can't sue nobody if they pulled up my charges. It's public record.
Yeah,
You know?
I mean, look at mine. You know, it's public record. What am I going to do? You know? And so what I'm talking about is the truth. And as long as you're telling the truth and you can show the truth, I've got his whole criminal record. And it says clearly on there, sexual assault, a pretty word for rape. Now, you want to hang me for that? Okay, fine. Let the judge decide, which he will do. You know, but I've got plenty to show. I mean, honestly, MRE, he's done like 50 shows back to back, calling me all kind. I mean, everything but a child of God.
Yeah, allegedly you drive around drunk all the time. You done this, you done that. He's had a campaign of hatred against you for a long time.
Right, it's over a year and a half. It's not just like, okay, he made a couple of videos, all right. He's been after me and bashing me and you know, saying all this stuff about me for a year and a half. And so where do you draw the line? You know, can I go over there? You know, preferably, I'd like to go over there and knock his teeth out. Can I do that legally? No. So what options do I have here? I can let him continue, you know, and another thing I don't like is, you know, he gets on here like he's running things. You're in his chat, you over there. You know, no, you don't run me, mister. You don't. You know, you don't run anyone over here, by the way. You know, not just me. You know, and that just gets on my nerves. So I think you have to draw a line in the sand somewhere. And this is my line in the sand. And let a judge decide.
Yeah.
You know?
And like I said, it never looks good attacking women. It really don't, especially doing all that stuff. Like I said, you can't keep it to bants back and forth.
Right. No, but Venus, what you're misunderstanding here, he's saying judges do not like back and forth. Of course not. I'm not bringing back and forth in there. My gripe is you are putting up my financial information, including my social security number, and you're making sexual degenerate, you know, talk about me. You know, that's just gross, and I want him to stop.
I believe, I'm not sure though, but I believe he's put out addresses. He knows where you live.
Oh yes,
he's put out addresses before and stuff like that. Chicago Muscle have said before. Now, have I seen it? I didn't see it, but I've heard from a few people. He's put out other people's addresses. I know that, but I believe he's put yours out there too at one point.
Yeah, he dog whistles all the time.
You're on dog whistling, yeah. If you're saying, "Hey, this is where somebody lives," like what Piggy did to Angela, basically.
Okay, Venus, I will. It's a holiday, though. Do you think I can get a cocktail later, Venus? I'll text and ask if it's okay. All right, are you kidding me? Anyway, so yeah, so that's my thing. That's my number one thing. I don't care about the back and forth. Hey, Uncle Zio, you know, I don't care about the back and forth. It's that they did that, and so, and you know, I'm not even going to play it. It's just degenerate and disgusting. He did one particular video where he threatened everybody, their bloodlines. He threatened you, me, Johnny Mac.
Well, he guy did like a year of shows worth of me. You know, I say keep doing them because new people that come along that will find he's kind of helping my channel because because new people that come along and find him will get curious and like, well, who is this guy? And then they come sub to me. You know,
right.
Even if hate sub or not. But what he's doing with you is a different ball game. He's putting addresses and stuff out and looking up socials. He knows your social. So what if he did go, I don't know, buy a motorcycle or I don't know, whatever you can. I'm not a court smart guy, as you can tell. I hit my head when I was young. I have problems, but putting people's socials and security numbers, dog whistling the people. And knowing where someone's addresses is, like,
I mean,
what if the guy went nuts and tried to hurt you, God forbid?
Right, and he's encouraged that. Piggy has encouraged that.
Yeah, he did that
You
to
know?
Angela also.
Yeah,
Yes.
Angela, NB, remember?
Yes, he also dog whistled for people to go to her house. These guys are not that bright. It's like just bant back and forth. Don't give out. Don't do stuff like that.
No,
Thank you, Peter.
they're trying to use stalkers' tactics of terror on
Yeah.
women, and it's
Right.
just disgusting how low you got to be doing that and sitting there. And he seems to be getting off, smiling and laughing, thinking he's so clever when he's a total idiot.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, they
And
think they're clever, laughing and giggling like that, where you look like just a real bad person.
yeah, but here's what I noticed, and we've said this before, is, when they were having their maybe argument, they, if you notice, especially the sex friend, he doesn't really go after men, not really. He'll save. He goes after me and that Terry Time lady. You know what I mean?
Every time.
He'll
He goes after her.
hours on her.
Really, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, he spends hours on her. She goes back at him, but he tends to kind of concentrate on women because that's where the deviance really lies.
The hatred, maybe some hatred, deep hatred for years ago or whatever. I don't know, but it's got to be a hatred.
Yeah, because he can't be one fully, because when he puts his wig on, he's only half a one in the mirror. That's what's wrong. He's a lunatic.
Right. And even with Johnny Mac, even though he was going after him, he switched it to the women. He switched it to the Tabitha, his wife. I
felt bad for. I'm no fan of that guy, but I did feel bad for his wife and his kids. There's no reason, just because you're arguing, you don't like their dad, and you're banting with him on YouTube, and you don't like him. It doesn't mean you should put their family or their children up. What did they do to you? Nothing.
Right. Exactly. But he threatened to sodomize and rape the daughter. Even Tony Pete's mother.
That's sick. See, that's just sick.
He said on her deathbed, he's going to sodomize her with a baseball bat. We have.
Oh my God.
Yeah, yes. I mean, even the stuff they did with you was deplorable. So at the end of the day, let a judge decide. Let a judge.
Well,
decide.
see, here's the thing: is all right. You're a content creator. You don't like your channel is just you don't go after people and nothing like. You'll defend yourself. I get why people don't like me because I torture these informants and stuff and do that. So I get why fans of the informants dox me and try to send people to hurt me and all this stuff. I get that. But I don't understand the hatred and going after these women like this and these people's families.
Right.
I don't get it. It's sick. It's I do get it's a cowardly move, and it just shows how depraved people really are. Because you can ban people all day long and not do evil stuff like that. Right.
And here's the thing that, I mean, he's up there now. Oh, don't go after people like this. Don't do this. Don't do that. Trying to clean it up.
Well, he's scared.
What happened is when Chicago Muscle went after Tony Pizza and he started going after the subscribers, the sex fiend saw that and he started doing that. He went after Teresa, Angela, all these people, didn't he, that were in the chat. They never have their own original thoughts. Let me put it that way. They always do stuff. And he took it that step further. You know what I mean? He started getting way more degenerate. And I think that's where Piggy had to draw a line.
Maybe he drew a line and says, you know what, this is too much. But he's done the same things.
Right.
Maybe not as low. Well, he said some low things about some people's kids, but not as many as attacks as Harambe or any of these other guys.
I think the new rules has made it a game changer, and I also think that Josie's dose of legal reality has gave them both cause for thought and shit themselves, because the bottom line is you've broke federal laws, you've broke internet telecommunications laws, you're giving it people's social security numbers, etc. I mean, that's fraud. That's fraud.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. That's my thing. You know, that's all it's ever been. Is
Well, hopefully they can or do stop that kind of stuff and just stick to making fun of people or something, and don't pull up people's socials and families and addresses and plates and dog whistle for people to go by people's homes.
Can you tell me right quick, where do I look on? I've completely forgot. Where do I look on YouTube for who's in the block list? I mean,
you'll go to your settings, and in the settings
studio.
it will say in your settings, click on it, and it will say a thing called community somewhere in there. It will say community.
Okay, I'm looking now because Assassino says he's
Yeah, here's what happens. It's they redid the moderator thing, and there's people that now moderators can like block people and stuff. I mean, do more stuff, take wrenches, all kinds of weird things.
Okay, I'm looking.
So you got to really get in there and take away some managing moderators, and then give them their wrenches back as standard moderators.
Okay, because I'm not seeing Assassino.
Yeah, Assassino, it's no. She didn't block you.
No, I sure didn't.
It happens on my every channel lately.
Rogue wrenches, man, they done it to me as well. I noticed 2 streams ago someone had done it.
Yeah, because I tell you what, David S. Cameron was blocked forever, and I couldn't find out why. I couldn't see him in my block list, and I looked on the Google thing, you know, where it shows you block people, and he was never there. Then he mentioned it the other day, so I looked again, and he suddenly appeared. So, is it better just to unblock everything, or I don't see you blocked, Assassinino. I don't.
I would just go to the block list and unblock. You can't see him? Really?
No, he's not in the block list at all.
Go down and it might say you have so many more you could look at. Does it say that?
Yeah, I did. I clicked on that.
All right, so he's not in it?
No,
that's
he's not.
Maybe that's a fake Assassinino saying that.
Could be.
Who
Yeah,
knows?
he's not in there at
Since
all.
YouTube did that, it just gets really tricky with all these channels.
Okay, so Laurie said, I said this before, yeah, she did. Her identity was stolen. It happened a while ago, and she's still dealing with it. Not only is it a pain in the ass, depending on who did it, it's very scary, especially for a woman. And it is, because here's the problem. You know, they can use your crap and spend all this money. I mean, I've got stuff in place now that doesn't happen. But once they do it, it's very hard to correct it.
Yeah, it costs you a lot of money, right?
Yeah. Not only does it cost you money, time, your credit gets ruined. You have to. It's a real nightmare, you know. And that's my thing. It's not about I'm a whore.
Yeah, that's what you're mostly concerned about. You know, you don't care about the stupid bans or whatever, even though that the degenerate language is very disgusting. But I wouldn't watch it. I wouldn't pay attention or nothing like that.
Don't.
But what you're most concerned about is people not opening up homes in your name or growing your financials, which you can't blame anyone for. Come on, what was this lady supposed to do?
Right, and here's the thing about it, you know, I have to pay a company to monitor my social. I mean, you know, it's costing me money either way you look at it.
Just
so
for peace of mind.
Yeah, I've every right to want to recoup that.
Yeah, I don't know how. I'm not good with court, so I don't know how you would go get that money back. Or
that would be in the lawsuit as far as how they got it and where it came from and whatever. And I can prove that, so I'm not even worried about that. I can recoup my money that way, as far as you know. But it's just the time, the effort, the distress of it. You never know, you know. You get, for example, lately I've been getting a lot of things on my phone. Your Amazon account is in. There's a question on it. Your account. We're going to.
So it gets you paranoid.
Yeah, you know what I mean, and it literally, yeah.
Yeah, it brings the stress. A picture being this woman lives with her and her dogs. Not only that, you got to worry about somebody coming to your house, but even that being stressed out. Am I being hacked right now? Do I got to pay a lawyer to check my stuff out? Or however that works. That's pretty stressful to a person. Come on.
It's stressful because any day you're thinking the fear of, am I going to wake up today and go to get some bread, and everything's turned into a mess, one big mess that will never be unravelled if one of them gangs get hold of it. It's just a nightmare.
Yeah, because that's the problem. It takes time, effort, and money to get things back, and it can take years. It's not just
wow, man,
a quick, easy thing, and so that's why I'm so annoyed about it, and then that added, the degenerate, filthy talk. He had the diabolical nerves to say, I'm calling him in the middle of the night.
Like a crank call or a prank? Does he mean a prank call, or does he mean
no? He was apparently his partner got a little upset, thinking I'm trying to lurk after him in the middle of the night. What type of woman would want to be entertain him? You tell me that.
A crazy gal, or maybe a real crazy person.
Yeah, I mean,
and not only that, knowing he has a partner, why would a woman be calling him? It don't make no sense. It's totally out there.
You know why? Because he told everybody he wasn't there anymore. So I figured, this is my opportunity. He's single.
Yeah. That's just what it was right there. That dude's out of his mind.
In there, I can slide into his DMs,
Well, that was like a WWF thing, like snap into a Slim Jim, like Macho Man Randy Savage. That was a whole little wrestling skit. Piper's Pit, Jimmy Fly Snuka getting hit with the coconuts. That's all a skit. And these YouTubers, especially these ones that are like money hungry sociopathos, these guys love that stuff. They get off on it.
Yeah, Maddie's right. Only person that would want to entertain him would have zero self-respect and £350. That's about correct. Yes, Maddie. I was looking like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, you'd have to be crazy. Dude's out of his mind.
Yeah,
he's delusional.
Assassino. So
he is.
Why you think you're blocked? Everyone can see.
Yeah, I can see you, but sometimes we can see blocked people.
Is
on
it?
Stream. Yeah, sometimes we can see him and he could be blocked in the chat. Even though we can see the comment on StreamYards, maybe the chat can.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, when I'm done,
I actually have to take off right now. I'm actually at work. I just wanted to come on and show her some support and stuff like that. And I'm sorry that all happened to you. And I hope they do change their ways and don't do evil, degenerate stuff like that no more. And God bless us all. It's Good Friday for us Catholics. Yeah. So God bless everybody. Dell, love seeing you, buddy. And I love that Robert DeBruce picture behind him is epic right there. And God bless England, you red coat, Josie. Love you.
Okay, thank you. Hang on, Real Deal.
Yeah, Josie, all the best with everything as always. Always total support. It's disgraceful the way you've been treated. It really, really is. And anyone who could do that can't call themselves a man. All the best.
All right. Thank you, Real Deal. Have a good Easter.
You as well, darling. All the best. Okay. Enjoy your fish, Catholics.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Bye. Okay. All right. So, yeah, that's about it, really. That's really all I had to say. I'm going to drop the link again if anyone wants to come on before I go and, you've got something to say. Let me look at this YouTube because I haven't, right now I'm looking at StreamYard, so I'm not looking at YouTube. So let me go to my channel. And let's see if I can see. Hang on a sec. Let me see if I can. Oh, hang on. Let it play. Oh, mute it. Okay, let me see if I see Assassinino in there. because this is very weird. Okay, so has anybody seen David Cameron? I haven't seen him. I can't see him because I was going to give him a wrench so that he doesn't get kicked out again. I don't see him. I don't see Assassinino in the. This is weird. Yeah, I'm not seeing Assassinino in the YouTube chat, but I see him over here. So what I'm going to do, Assassinino, when I'm done, I'm going to check the Google thing because sometimes it goes in there, but I don't see you in my block list on YouTube. Not at all. You're not blocked. I didn't block you, but I had this problem with David Cameron. I think it went on like a month, and I honestly don't know what happened. If he's blocked, hang on, let's see. Okay, I can't see. Okay, hold on. Okay, somebody's texting me. Okay. Says he is in actual. Hang on 1 second. Oh, okay. I was just sent a clip, and with some. Here's what's going on, Assassinino. Some people can see you, and some people can't. I just got a clip that you're there clearly, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Anyway, I'll take care of that later. Let's go to the chat a little bit, and sorry I've ignored. Hey Oliver, how are you, darling? Yeah, if you talk to David, tell him to come in so that actually let me see, can I see Oliver over here? Hold on 1 second. Let me go down a little bit. Thought I just saw Oliver. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Okay. Okay. Yeah, if you see him, let him know. Sorry. Hang on. Okay. All right. So, Assassinino sounds like Ray Liotta in Goodfellas. Yeah. Riddick. Man. Whose official channel? And it's him. I'm not sure. If you're using phrases in front, YouTube thinks it's spam. Oh, okay. Well, mate, I have no idea. I'm just gonna look when I get off of here, so I can check in the because there's a thing in Google that you can go to, and it's got a whole nother block list there. Who knew? I didn't know that. So, okay, Cletus the Immortal one. Oh, that was that. Yeah, we got that. Brittany, I'm at the ski hill. Oh yeah, whenever you're ready. Maybe the genius is Paling Games. Who cares? Who knows? Okay. Carl's World. You know me, there's a particular breed of women who have a proclivity for pursuing men. Yeah, but the the word is men, pursuing men. Okay. The operative word is men. I can't see him. Yeah. This is really weird. It's so annoying. Oh, fake Assassinino, they said. But then, no, Jesse said it's his. It isn't a fake. Anyway, I'll look later, Assassinino. I have no idea. Oh, okay. Hang on, wait a minute. Let me go to the private. To talk disgrace away. Okay. Okay, Del. I just saw your message. I'm sorry. I didn't see it earlier. Okay. All right. So if there's nothing else, that's basically it. You know, hey, damn it, Mandy, how are you, darling? So, yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, let David know, because so I can give him a range. C too. I haven't. C, I'm going to call you. I meant to call you last weekend and got. Okay, bye, Uncle Zio. Thanks for being here. But anyway, yeah, that's basically all I had to say. You know, it just gets tiresome when it's show after show after show and they repeat the same old crap. And I know that I had put paperwork up, but I wanted to, you know, explain it so people understand what's going on. So what's going on is I went to court the first time. They didn't hear it at that time because they said he wasn't served. That's when the sheriff went. So since then, they've done a whole new packet. The sheriff went to 2 places with this packet, actually. And then I hired a process server firm to go and actually serve him. And they did. And the service was successful. That's what that paperwork meant. And here it is. The service was successful. And the show he did yesterday with Piggy, he's basically acknowledging that he got the service, so it can move ahead. That's what's going to happen. And you know, they can play whatever they want. You know, I haven't lied about anything. I have the criminal record to show what I said is correct. I have my phone records to show, because it wasn't just that he called me back that night. He's been calling me since 2 and 3 in the morning from different phone numbers, but they're all Florida, Miami, whatever. He's notorious for doing that. And in actual fact, I have a couple of people that are willing to write affidavits saying he did the same thing to them. And they can show their phone records that they're the same numbers that have been calling me in the middle of the night. Okay, so that's what's going on there. And let the judge decide. That's all I have to say. You know, I can prove what I'm saying. I'm not slandering anyone. I'm not defaming anyone. The partner is a whole different case. That's a civil case. This is not civil. This is district court. What I'm doing with, as far as his partner and that law firm, is civil. I have to have an attorney for that. I have to, you know, there's a lot of things I have to do. But you best believe I'm going to be subpoenaing that household for sure. So don't think I've forgotten about that. This is separate, okay? In fact, next week I've got a meeting with him. We're going to sort that out there. In any event, that's really all I have to say. Thank you all for your support and being here. You know, I'm sick of them thinking, yeah, let the judge decide, Riddick, at 100. Damn it, Mandy, Carmine, isn't it? He texted me. Oh, he's still not feeling well. Oh, I'm going to give him a call, actually. I know he was mad, but yes, exactly, Tim T. But he's also been, you know, harassing other people in the middle of the night, not just me. And they're willing to write affidavits to say so. So, and when you look at the phone records, it's the same numbers, you know. Yeah, I get calls 2 and 3 in the morning. I just, usually I'll turn my phone off. Well, I don't turn it off, but I put it to vibrate, and so I don't hear it, and the next day I see it. A couple of times where I forgot stuff. Oh yeah, he has a definite history of stalking, a long history of stalking. And so, you know, I've been woken up a couple of times where I've forgotten, but I can show my phone records. Everything I'm saying, I can prove, and I intend to, and that's it. So let them carry on. You can make 50 million shows from this show. Nothing's going to get thrown out. You know, I'm not up here slandering anyone. I'm letting everybody know what the paperwork was about that I put up, what I've done, and where it's going. You know, and they have a right to know. They've been with me this whole entire horrendous nightmare, which is really what it is. And you know, they have a right to know. So there you go. Anyway, so everybody take care. I'm going to end it here. Yeah, I've been on an hour and 20 minutes. I did have one more thing to play. Yeah, I sure did. I forgot about that. Hang on. Wait a minute. Yeah. Remember this? You know, these are the people now that are saying, you know, hang on. You know, this really is kind of where it started, you know. And don't forget this, everybody. Don't forget this. Now they're trying to make themselves squeaky clean, okay?
Loud and clear. If you ever do and you go anywhere near my wife's work, this is when like a black woman is shot by the police. You think that's a woman abuser and that they're going to get people to protest. Angel, first of all, you don't know where my wife works and you ain't going to find out. But I'll say this loud and clear. If you ever do and you go anywhere near my wife's work, I'll fucking kill you. This is when like a black woman is shot by the police. You think that's a woman abuser and that they're going to get people to protest. Angel, first of all, you don't know where my wife works and you ain't going to find out. But I'll say this loud and clear. If you ever do and you go anywhere near my wife's work, I'll fucking kill you. This is when like a black woman.
Remember that? You know, they've always done that. Everything that they're claiming not to do now, they've done and are doing. So, you know, this is why I'm 100% positive the breakup with her never happened. I think it was to save her job and both of their asses legally. No, what I think happened is they did get in a fight. He was so angry that night. I don't think he could have pretended that. I think what happened, they got into a fight. Next day they made up. He was back in the crib. You know, that's what I think happened. But he tried to pretend he wasn't there. You know, yes, to save her ass, of course. But you know, like I said, the mere fact that they got my financial, I don't care about the name calling, I don't care about any of that, the back and forth. It's that you got my social security number, my financial information, and put it up on social media. And it's how you got it, what you did with it, and who you gave it to who also did something with it. But, you know, my main people that I'm going after for this are your partner and that law firm. And trust and believe it's going to happen. So, whatever. You can say whatever you want. I've tried to squash it with you. You didn't want to do that. You know, you're more interested in having content than protecting your family. You're more interested in getting up here, going after women than you are anything else. You know, even men. Oh, you have a little dig at them, but you know, you don't really, do you? So there you go. Anyway, so I'm going to get going, people. It's actually raining right now. I was like, wow. I don't know if it's going to rain all weekend, but anyway, everyone take care. Have a great Easter. And I hope I've made it clear, you know, for people that weren't sure what was going on. I hope that's clearer now. And everyone have a great Easter and take care. And thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. I really do. Talk to you all later. Bye-bye.